Hi, I'm Diana Hendricks, and welcome to the United People Power Sites. Someone wonderful has probably sent you here to learn about the Essante worldwide products. The Power Pops, the Kids Pops, the 100% organic Going Green products. They rock, but there's a question that you have that I had in the summer of 2010. Why Essante for you? Why Essante for me? My decision was much bigger. You may have come here today looking to be a customer, and we're looking for millions of those. You may have come here today thinking about helping, being a distributor in one of the cities, states, countries, and the things we're building. And I wanted to let you know, boy, are you in the right place. And here's why. I want to share some really cool things with you. In the summer of 2010, I was looking for a home for 400power.com websites. And I had tried for 10 years to find the right thing within the health and wellness industry for something I purchased 10 years ago, but yet I had had 20 years in this industry loving plants, loving what they do for people, being passionate about what happens when people use fabulous products, and the testimonies are so fun and so heartwarming. And sometimes people get in this industry not because they want to sell something to you. They get in this industry because it is fun to help people. And plants are powerful. So why Essante? Why these products when there's so many of them? Well, that was a question for me too. So in the summer of 2010, I was sitting up thinking, I have owned 400power.com websites for 10 years, trying to find the perfect home for them, seeing the industry of health and wellness go from the let's say this lovingly, the snake oils, and believe me, I say that lovingly, because I started out with a Canadian product that didn't taste good, that was herbal. And then we saw the industry go to the juice wars with the acai berries and the other juices. And then came the ways to preserve the fruits and the vegetables. And I was trying to find a home for 400 websites where I could promote the same company, the same thing. And the choice, I'll tell the story more later, was 400power.com websites. Well, here's what happened. I was about ready to throw in the towel because after 10 years of owning the sites, it just seemed like I couldn't find the right marketing match for what I had. And it was all about the power of the industry, the power of plants, the power of people, empowering people, all the fun things that people could do together, and it was the right thing. So here's what happened. I was up late at night, very late, searching for the right company. I had one, but it wasn't right. And I ran across Essante Worldwide. And I looked, and I saw the Power Pops. I was searching for power. There were those Power Pops, and I had seen them in 2003. Someone had approached me in 2003 and said, wow, Diana, look, Power Pops. Weight loss, children's pops, you should join this. Look at this marketing match. And you know what? At that point, I looked at it because I wanted so much more. I was used to having products that were, ugly tasting even. Products that were so full of plants, products that were so much more lines that I didn't pay attention. And then, that night, 2010, there it was, Essante Worldwide. The Going Green, the mission. And I was reading this all night long, looking at this and going, whoa, did they ever grow up? Oh. And I was looking, thinking, you know what? What I'm going to do tomorrow morning is I've spent hours looking at this. I'm going to call there. And I did. And here's what happened. I called up, I talked to the secretary, and I said, I want a conference call with Daniel and Michael Wenninger. I have over 400 websites. I am not going to tell you what they are. You're not going to know. I want to talk to them first so they don't try to talk me into doing something. I want to just find out everything about these guys. And wish was granted. I got a chance to speak to Michael and Daniel. And I told them, guys, you got all day. All day long, just go, tell me. Because it's a big decision for me. I'm taking my life's work. My guys that do development for me are going to have to agree. So go, shoot, do everything that you need to say. And that's when I learned some really important things I think you need to know about this line of products and this company as to being different. First of all, they were two guys from Wisconsin, and I'm from Upper Michigan. Not that that's going to make all the difference, but we had some things in common. And Michael and Daniel had been in a very big network marketing company that started small and went to billions. And as young musicians in their 20s, they were introduced to a company. They decided to take it on, maybe because they were musicians and they worked with microphones, they were very outgoing. However, they took their income, they followed leaders, they did what was necessary, and they made millions for decades. They made a lot of money. And so instead of blowing it, they decided they loved Phoenix, they moved to Phoenix. They invested in properties, and Michael, bless his soul, was a little driven to make a specific product. The plant Hoodia was released about that time that they were in Phoenix, and he was very, very interested in producing a weight loss lollipop. So Michael tried, we're going to shorten this story, guys, 22 times to get it right. From 1993 till 2003, he's running batches of lollipops, and you can't just run a small batch. It's costly to do this. So he's spending money hand over fist, and he is running all these batches for 10 years to get it right. He's got great connections. The connections are all over the country from his networking. So he's sending bags of lollipops to everybody. And our funny story in here is 21 times, Michael, they suck. They suck. They suck. They don't work. They don't taste right. And he keeps continuing. And that's what I like. Somebody who is driven to make it and do it and get it right. So that, I was very interested at that point. Then what happens is he talks about 5 patents. Wow, that's smart. Now that you've got a product done on the 22nd run, and it's right, now you get 5 patents. And then he starts discussing with me that a major chain, we're not going to mention names, offers him $12 million. Wow. And he doesn't take it. You shouldn't sell out on your dreams. And if you do it right, you could probably sell $12 million a year or $12 million a month. So he's got it right. And then he opens up the company in 2003. And he's selling and selling. And he's doing great. However, he didn't have the bigger vision then. The bigger vision that he has now. Of the going green, the addition of the 100% chemical-free organic product line. What I wish I would have had all along. There were so many times through the years that I was introducing fabulous nutritional products, but yet I knew that a lot of these people were extremely toxic, and there was no solution in the companies I was in to have lotions and toothpaste and all sorts of other chemically free products so they don't load up on more chemicals. Wow. So now Michael's got it all together. And at that point, I told the guys this. You know, I've looked at your website. I've seen the Grammys, the Emmys, the Wild and Crazy promotion. And, you know, I've always told people it's not necessarily the movie star or the NFL football player that's going to impress me. Your grandmother impresses me. It's not the celebrities. That's good stuff. People like that stuff. But here, Michael, Daniel, here's where you had me at hello. The work, the effort, the time, the vision. That's where you have me at hello. 22 tries. And that's what I wanted to share with you folks today, because the decision for me was thousands and thousands of dollars to convert websites, to ask the guys that work with me, do you want to? Can you? Do you see this? The decision for me was absolutely huge. And then hundreds of hours of changing these domains over to Essante Worldwide. The decision you're making today is, should I be a customer? Yes. Yes, try the products. Or should I help this girl? Should I help this company to grow to what they want to be? What will it do for me? Well, it's going to get you a lot healthier. That's good stuff. Anyway, thank you for coming. Thanks for listening. And please watch more videos, learn what we're all about, and get back to the person who sent you here. And give them a big hug for me. Thanks.